Welcome back to another episode of Outdoor Experiences. Today we're going to be talking about youth hunting and some of the things to think about before going out. With Minnesota deer season coming up, we thought it was important to bring this up since some of you may be hunting for the first time. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future videos. Youth hunting is more than just taking a younger hunter out into the field. It's a teaching moment. This video is going to cover some of what we think is important to mention when it comes to teaching the next generation of hunters what to do and how to act. First and foremost is safety. It's important to make sure you are teaching proper hunter safety to new hunters to help make sure they know what to do when it comes time for them to go out. This goes well beyond firearm or bow safety. It's about proper blaze orange requirements, proper spotting, and even know what they should do in case of an emergency. A lot of people take their children or young family members out hunting, thinking just the safeties around the method of hunting is important. However, making sure the child knows how to get help in an emergency can be the thing that saves you or them. Proper first aid for cuts or even deep penetrating wounds can be incredibly helpful. If you bring a first aid kit, which we highly recommend you do, explain what to do across various scenarios. Cover the basics: cuts, bleeding, and breaks. Another big part of safety is communication. Making sure that the youth you are hunting with knows where you are and can explain to others how to get there is very important. When it's a life or death situation, telling others the secret hunting spot may be the thing that saves you. Knowing how to use a phone or radio is going to be key to the success. If you hunt state land or private land, make sure you have a way to call out for help. Next on the list of things to consider is physical ability. If you plan to harvest that massive buck, but you had to walk 3 miles into the blind, don't expect much help from the 8-year-old you brought with you. Many people that take youths hunting focus on short distance to the blind or stand for just that reason. Another aspect to consider is the weather. A child should be well bundled up if it's going to be cold. An adult can typically muscle through it, but a cold child in a blind is something you never want, because not only will it be an uncomfortable hunt for you, it certainly will be an uncomfortable hunt for them. Hand warmers are an easy way to stay comfortable for the hands and feet, and making sure you check the weather before going out and bringing the appropriate layers can make all the difference. Another good box to check off on the list is proper snacks and food. I know as someone who hunts as an adult, I can make it through a 10 or 12 hour day of hunting with a few snacks and maybe a sandwich for lunch. Kids like variety, so it may be important to pack some snacks in a Ziploc bag that make it easy and quiet for them to munch while hanging out in the deer blind. One of the tips that I learned was instead of having multiple snacks in individual baggies that may be loud or cumbersome when you try to open them, pack them all into a container that is easily opened or resealed before going out. This could be a Tupperware with an easy lid, or possibly even just a large gallon Ziploc bag. When it comes to teaching youth hunting to someone that has only ever done it once or twice before in their life, or even for the first time, it is important to remember that they have little to no background knowledge on what should be done and what shouldn't. Teaching them how to walk quietly in the woods, how to properly spot for deer, or even know how to make calls or listen for the animals calling back, can be the skills that they hold on to for the rest of their life. There's no guarantee that when you take a youth hunting that they will keep doing it into their adult years, but it will be absolutely a time to make memories. Teaching proper etiquette on both state and private land is an important skill. The idea behind youth hunting is to teach them these proper skills to ensure that hunting can continue well into the future for more than just themselves. It's important to also teach them the importance of what hunting means, and goes beyond just putting that trophy buck on the wall, and for many, comes down to being able to feed the family. Finally, have fun with it. Understand that bringing out a youth may mean you don't see anything. They might not know how to talk quietly in the stand, they may fall asleep, and they may make mistakes. How we handle those things is going to make all the difference on whether or not we are building a future hunter or someone that has no interest in it or even sees a point in it. This is an opportunity for them to learn from the elder hunters on how to make new memories. We hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you feel there are things that we missed, we would love to hear about them in the comments. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.